we're an association here in Extremadura, and we're called the Roundtable. We started about a year ago in August 2012, and well, this was a shared project between Sarah, my wife, and I. We used to live in the United States, and we participated in several groups of people that will get together to practice a foreign language. And well, here we were both English teachers, and we noticed that there was a lack of places where people could just meet socially and speak in English. So then we just thought, why not organizing a group whose only purpose is to get together and speak in English, just like if, you know, they're in a foreign country, but they're here. And that's what we did, and we've been working since then.
So basically, we started in August, and in our first meeting, we had about 25 people show up, and ever since then, the group has been growing in numbers, and now we have about 300 people in Extremadura, and well, from around the world too, have attended meetings. So it's really a hub for communication in English in Cáceres. So we're looking forward to seeing it grow and for more projects to develop. And it's really up to the members to create the roundtable, to make it what it is, and to make the events and all that. So.
Well, I think that what makes the roundtable interesting is that even though, for example, in other countries like in the USA, it's quite common to have associations or public groups on which people get together just to practice a foreign language. Here in Spain, and in Extremadura in particular, and in Spain in general, at least that we know of, there's absolutely no association that works in this means. There are companies who charge money for people to practice a language. There are also exchange groups on which a foreign person speaks with the Spaniards and they exchange languages. But we are the first established association, as far as we're concerned, in the whole country and in the whole region, of course, on which the only purpose is doing events together, all types of events like parties, trips, lunches, just meeting around a table, all sorts of meetings. And everything at all times have to be in English, every single word. And I think that makes us, it stands out. And I mean, it's extremely easy to set something like this up. All you really have to have is the will to do it. And you start having people flocking to it almost immediately, right, Sarah?
That's how it goes. Yep. So like we said, when we started this, it was because we noticed there was a lack of opportunities for people to practice their English, and not just for people who are practicing their English, but for just native English speakers to get together with other English speakers in the area. So that was the reason we started it. And then, of course, it proved to be true because people flock to it, and it's just grown and grown and grown. People really, really want the opportunity to socialize, to speak English outside of a classroom setting. And it's something that's really hard to find, and not everybody has the opportunity to travel or...
And be free.
Exactly, or pay money for an immersion experience somewhere. So it's a great opportunity for a lot of people, and... we're really happy that it's growing and turning out to be such a positive thing. So.
Okay, so what kind of events? I mean, we do all sorts of events. For example, the previous year, at first we were just setting ourselves up. So we had the standard event, which is meeting every Friday at night at a restaurant or a bar. Okay, and then we divide up in smaller groups of 4, 5, or 6 members. Up to 6 people, and we have drinks, you know, and we just speak about an array of conversation topics.
Every 30 minutes, yeah, sorry. And then every 30 minutes, we do a rotation. We ring a bell, and then we do a rotation so that people have the opportunity to talk to new people. So, so far, after so many weeks of us getting together for meetings, we have a large network of people who have had the opportunity to speak to each other, so it's really great. It's a great community.
And well, once this kind of event were established, we started to think on setting up other kind of events. And then we started to set up one special event every month. And we try to link those events with Anglo-Saxon culture. So, for example, we had Halloween parties, we had Thanksgiving meals, on which everybody cooked homemade meals. And we also had like field trips. We had a trip to Baños de Montemayor, for example, and we spent the whole weekend. Now, what's special about it? Because every association out there does weekends out, and every association out there does parties. The special thing here is that everything, all sorts of communication for the duration of the event has to be in English. I mean, you have been unaccustomed in a Halloween party before, but have you ever been in a Halloween party on which everybody has to speak English at all times? That's the thing. Our point is, when people want to learn English here, they think immediately, let's go to Dublin, let's go to London, let's spend money, you know? And then they end up living in an apartment with people from Greece and people from Cuenca, you know, and speaking anything but English. Here, you are in your town, you don't have to travel anywhere, you don't have to spend any money, and you actually get the chance to practice English over here, you know, and all you really need to speak a foreign language is the will to do it. It's not just that, it's above all that you also have the opportunity to make friends in the process that are interested in the language, and that's pretty cool. And, well, that's not the only thing, events. We also, I mean, some people think sometimes that they need to have a great level to participate, but that's not so, right, Sarah?
To participate, you just need the will to make the effort to speak English in the meetings or in the events. So if you want, you can participate by just listening if you want, but you can't speak a word of Spanish or French or German or Swahili or anything, just English. But everybody is welcome, no matter the level, to participate. So that's it.
Yeah, we have a system of levels. Every participant, no matter member or just guest, always have a little ID, a little name tag with a name here. And that name tag also has a color code. And that color code represents that person's level. So we had participants that go from native to advanced, intermediate, basic. And we even have listeners, people that are not comfortable enough to speak in English, and maybe they just want to listen and see if they understand. So they attend our events and they just listen. So everybody is invited, as long as they know for sure before they step in that there's no Spanish at all permitted. If you don't know how to say something, you cannot even ask about it in Spanish. Just learn how to say this in English and ask in English, because if you're speaking Spanish, nobody is going to answer you.
So, who are members? Members are adults that have any level of English and any kind of background. So, we have a really diverse group of people that participate in the meetings and the events, and we look forward to meeting more people. So, we have people who are into the arts, communication, science, research of all kind. Pretty much any kind of profession or background, you got it in the Roundtable. Also nationalities. It's not just Spaniards, Americans, British, Australian, New Zealand, French, German, Iranian, everything. So whenever people come through Cáceres, they hear that there's this English group, and so we have a lot of visitors that are just passing through, and they come to the meetings. And it's really great to have such a diverse mix of people here. So, membership. How do you become a member? It's really easy. All you have to do is fill out a form. It's a very simple form, and pay 10 euros for an annual membership fee. And that's it. The meetings are free. Depending on the event, there may be a small cost for that. But the 10 euros just goes towards, upkeep for the group, because there are certain things that, we have to pay for to make things run properly. But membership is really easy. When you become a member, you can run for an office like president, vice president, a board member, and you can vote, which is why we're here today. We're here to vote for the new board members for the upcoming year. So, what else? The future. In the future, we plan to have a lot more great many more great events, like the previous year. In July, we'll have a 4th of July event, among other things. In August, we're going to have our 1-year anniversary party. And then, well, I guess it's up to the board and the members to create future events. So we'll see. It's exciting times with the Roundtable.
Yes, we would like to invite everybody out there that has the interest to take seriously this initiative, to just find us. We have a very active group in Facebook. We also have our own blog, and well, you're gonna have links through this interview so you can access it. But we're constantly posting all the latest information about us over there. If you ever thought about something like this happening around you, and you're interested in participating, don't miss out in this opportunity. The better our members and the more motivated they are, the greatest we are, because we're just the sum of skills and wills of all the members that compose us. And we're ultimately open to everybody as long as those people share the purpose of us as an association, which is English immersion. Speaking in English, not using Spanish at all, and just have a good time.
What is the Roundtable to you?
For me, it's a relief. It's a relief from the stress of all the week. For example, I have a lot of work. I'm now with my thesis, with my job, and for example, when the Friday arrives, I can go to the Roundtable and release from my stress and also improve my English. That for me is very important in my job. And also you can share information. You can share different point of view with the other members of the Roundtable. So I think it's very important to make new friends and to meet new people, and I think in general that's for me.
What is your favorite Roundtable event that you have participated in?
Wow, my favorite memory maybe was the barbecue. Yeah, the barbecue was one of the most entertainment, the most important event for me, because we had a lot of games, different games, and also I remember the other events that was very important for me. That was the St. Patrick's Day, because I was in charge of doing the trivial, and for me it was very very good, because I learned a lot about the Irish culture about that around that event. So it was really good, because with these kind of events you can learn a lot, and also not learn theoretically, but you can learn gaming, playing games, and interacting with the other members of the Roundtable, and have fun. So we have different options in these kind of things.
We're glad you're a part of it.
Thank you.
So, Javi, what is the Roundtable to you?
For me, it's a very great opportunity to improve my English, and moreover to stay with some new friends I have from now, and I think that's a very very great idea for this, to meet some new people and speak in English. I don't need to. In fact, I don't have a very high level of English, but no, yeah, but I try. But if I speak better now, is because I had to use it for the meetings. So for that reason, I consider that the Roundtable is an amazing opportunity to speak and to use your English here in Cáceres. That it used to be very difficult.
You don't have to travel far away.
Yeah, you don't have to travel far away.
Immersive experience right here.
Yeah. And in fact, you attract some foreign people, like American people or English people, and you can practice your English with different accents. And maybe not practice your English with different accents, but you can listen different accents. In fact, we have people from New Zealand, from America, from England. I think we have 1 or 2 Irish people. We need people from South Africa, so.
What is your favorite roundtable event?
Oof, I'm not very sure. Maybe I prefer events that when we go outside of Cáceres, maybe. I like the regular meetings on Friday because it's the time to forget everything and just have a very nice time. Maybe some people ask, okay, I don't want to go because my English is not very good, or I'm very shy. No, don't be shy. It's very nice. In the first day, you need to think about what you want to say, but it's just 10 or 20 minutes. Then you just think about what you want to say, and you forget the English even. And okay, I enjoy very much the Thanksgiving Day because it was very nice with the 2 big turkeys there, and all the American food was amazing. And yeah, when we went to Baños de Montemayor, it was very nice.
And you have to too because you were one of the organizers.
Yeah, so that's flowers for me. Yeah. But I enjoy every single meeting. Even this one is the official meetings. We are preparing the next season. But anyway, as you can see, we prepare very good meetings, even though the real motivation.
Very good. Thanks, Javi.
Thanks to you.
So, Alicia, what has been your favorite roundtable event so far?
St. Patrick event because we had great fun singing Irish songs and dancing Irish dances, and it was very funny. I like it very much.
Let me ask you first, what was your favorite event?
My favorite event was, I enjoyed the Thanksgiving Day event because many people here in Spain, they may have seen a typical Thanksgiving Day event on television or in the movies, but for some people it was their first time seeing an actual turkey and the different foods that we eat that accompanies the turkey, and also which things are typical sweet potato pies or other type of casseroles and dishes and drinks of Thanksgiving Day. So it was a day that many people learned many new things, but we could also give thanks for the round table and for the innovating ideas that were brought here to Cáceres, and just being thankful for everything. Great friends, family, immersion of English, and that's all, folks. Bye-bye.
So,
I will try.
Amelia, what was your favorite roundtable event?
Well, my favorite roundtable event it was St. Patrick one. I really enjoyed there. Everything very green, and I like it. The present. We were having glasses and hats, so it was funny.
Do you have any ideas for future roundtable events?
Wow, I don't know. Maybe just checking what is happening in the English culture war, because they also have a lot of parties that we don't know about. So organize something. Oh, maybe the 4th of June or July. July, yes, something. It's,
July,
yeah, it's something.